How y'all doing? Drop how you doing in the comments below. Let me know. Hope everything going smooth. Let's get into it. So I want to get into something that a lot of people really don't touch on in these online spaces, and that is why you struggle to form a connection with others. Why it's hard for you to connect with people. Now, it's in our nature to want a sense of belonging. This goes back to our ancestors being a part of a tribe. Nobody wants to be the outsider that's banned from the tribe. And in this day and age, man, we're so separated. We have these connections. We have internet connections. We don't have human connections. But even aside from all that, I want to share with you a few reasons why you struggle to connect with people. I want to start off with maybe a foundation you might have. Now, if you're a naturally introverted person like myself, you really cherish your peace and quiet, man. That's where you recharge. That's where you grow. But too much of this peace and quiet can be dangerous, man, because you become addicted to it. Being to yourself most of the time is very peaceful. There's no outside irritation going on. But I'm gonna tell you, bro, I've had different chapters of life throughout my 20s. I'm 29 now, and I've had periods where I was more to myself, and I've also had periods where I was just out a lot. I was always with friends, going out every weekend, doing things, not necessarily clubbing or anything like that, but just going out, having fun, doing extracurricular activities and whatnot, and just, really maintaining connections with people, dating a lot. And I've also had times throughout my 20s where I was more to myself. And I've lived in 4 different states throughout my 20s, so it's like I've had different chapters, and in some places I might not have had as much friends as I had in other places. But I will tell y'all, bro, the times where, even though I'm naturally to myself, a little bit of a loner, the times where I was around friends a lot, doing a lot of social activities, were the times I actually was I felt the most alive. I was more happy, just had an elevated quality of life looking back at it, right? I truly believe that having healthy relationships is a big factor in our happiness in life, and success too. But yeah, bro, those were the times throughout my adult years that I really, really enjoyed. Or even, bro, when I was in boot camp in the military, it's a specific situation. It was only 2 months, but I formed a camaraderie with these guys, man, because you're all together doing the same thing every day. And I built a real strong, genuine bond with a lot of these guys during that time. Even though it sucked, I look back on that time with nostalgia because of the connections I had with people. Okay, y'all, so now I'm going to get into the reasons. And the first reason is because you focus too much on the negativity in people. I struggled with this too. This can stem from just trust issues or, abandonment, stuff like that, childhood things. It's kind of like when you're just walking in a grocery store, or just down the street, and in your head, like, you're seeing people, and it's like, I know I used to be like, man, what the fuck you looking at? Like, in my head, right? Or just shit like that, bro. Just don't want to be bothered, or like, get the fuck out the way, that type. But if you change the way and really, you're probably unhappy if you have those thoughts, right? But if you felt good about your life and things were going well for you, you wouldn't be looking at people like that. You would be like having positive thoughts about people when you pass them, or if you're having thoughts, Sometimes, bro, when you can't accept the negativity in yourself, that's when you project, and you look for it in other people. Don't really know the science behind that, but it's true. Now, some of us have, childhood traumas, and I'm not saying that as an excuse, but it does play a part. And these traumas come from maybe in our situation as a kid, we had to be on guard, or, was on eggshells or couldn't move a certain way because you might anger somebody in the house and then all hell breaks loose, things like that. And into adulthood, now we can't turn off that constant fight or flight that our brain is so used to. So it engages in that too much, and our brain is always looking for danger. And we can't turn off that part of our brain that's always looking for danger, so it's like it carries over into situations that we don't need it. And it's up to us to, but I mean, becoming aware of that, bro, is key, because once you become aware of it, you can begin to make changes. Now, another reason you might struggle to connect with people is because of you being emotionally unavailable. To form real connections, bro, the only way is to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to trust, to accept others and yourself, right? Being emotionally unavailable means you either fear commitment or fear loss, or fear getting attached too close to somebody, because of everything that could go wrong. But you focusing on what could go wrong, bro, is not a good way to live in life by any means, in any situation, not just with people. You never think about the outcome of a situation, bro. Just be there for it, don't think about, when you focus too much on end results, you come off really unnatural. Being emotionally unavailable is most likely a defense mechanism that you taught yourself to use to avoid pain. Obviously, it's okay to be a little emotionally unavailable at certain times in your life where you're going through something real or you just need some space. But if you are always navigating your life like this, nobody's gonna trust you, bro, because you're not giving people reasons to trust you, because you're not showing them any type of vulnerability. How can they trust you? A third reason I want to talk about why you struggle to connect with people is because of anxiety. For some of us, it almost feels like a chore to make plans with people, or even to just call and reach out to somebody. People have all kind of reasons for not wanting to reach out. But the next time this feeling arises in you, bro, just write down why you feel like this. And you'd be surprised what answer you come up with. Next time you feel like it's uncomfortable to reach out to somebody, write down why you feel like that. When you dig to the root cause, that's how you make everlasting change in life. Change your behavior if you want to change it. But, bro, anxiety is not an excuse to be lazy when it comes to maintaining relationships with people you really care about. If anything in life that you have to put effort towards what you want in life, right? That includes relationships. You can't just take them for granted. They're not just gonna be there. You gotta put in some work, water the flowers, If you are genuinely interested in these people, you will push through that uncomfortableness, and they will be grateful. They will be happy that you did. Now, I also want to point out that you might be trying to click with the wrong people. Say you have a bunch of coworkers that like to get together and go out and do things, but you don't really feel like you fit in with these individuals. You should be going out to like the gym or to certain like social clubs or whatever that, jiu-jitsu, whatever, bro. People that are like-minded, that engage in the same activities as you, because these are the people that you will most likely want in your future. They're going down the same road as you. I had to tell myself that, be around people that are headed my direction, that want success out of life, that take care of their health, mental, physical. It's easy to feel like you don't fit in when you're around people every day because of work or school or whatever, that you really actually don't even choose to be around these people. And y'all, in closing, man, just let life happen, bro. Don't focus. Look up the law of detachment. It basically is when you release the feeling of needing or wanting, and when you don't focus on the outcome, you just go in and do things. not so much blindly, but just like I said earlier, when you focus too much on the outcome of a situation, you start to move unnaturally, and it gives off like a needy kind of energy, and you don't want that, bro. Just a few reasons why it might be hard for you to connect with people, just to open your eyes a little bit, man. And yeah, that's all I got for you today, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always.